All right, welcome everybody. Thanks for coming. For those who don't know me, I'm Dave DeJohn, Director of Operations for Hannaford for our stores in Massachusetts. And today we're here to celebrate a brand new partnership with the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I think everybody knows, and all of our District 20 folks know, how supportive Hannaford is of our communities and the communities that we serve. Right? We are big on helping out Relay for Life, Boys and Girls Clubs, our local food pantries. And luckily, for me, I would say, is Peg from the Make-A-Wish Foundation reached out to me, put me in touch. We had some conversations, Kara joined in, and we just feel like this is such a great partnership. You know, I can only imagine what some of the parents out there go through. There's a lot of parents here in this huddle, right? To wake up, to hear some of the information and what the families go through, I can only imagine. So if we can do our part as Hannaford to help, right, with 16 stores throughout Massachusetts, so we can raise as much money as we possibly can for more families to get their wishes granted, then that's why we're in the business, right? There's lots of grocery stores out there, but there's only one Hannaford that continues to give back and partner with our communities to give back and to give back to local families. That's key for us and all that we do. So I can't thank you all enough. We've got about 10 or 11 of our stores represented here from Massachusetts. We're going to kick off today with our Make-A-Wish fundraising through our kiosks at every one of our stores. We're doing things like bingo night and other things to raise money. So I couldn't be more excited. I can't say thank you enough to my team, who are just a bunch of outstanding leaders. So thank you for what you do every single day. And I want to turn it over to Kara from Make-A-Wish to tell you a little bit about Make-A-Wish.
Thank you, everyone, so much for being here. Thank you for the partnership. We're so excited. This partnership is coming at the perfect time. Today is the first day of World Wish Month, which is a global celebration of our mission of granting life-changing wishes for children with critical illnesses. We have two guests of honor here today, Cadence and Jayana, and you'll hear from them what a wish means. It really is about hope and joy and strength, and to me, most importantly, letting these families know that when they're going through something difficult, there's a community of people, many of whom have never met them, that are supporting them and that are rooting for them. And that's what we really appreciate about partnerships like this partnership with Hannaford, is the sense of community. And just to let everyone know that we are a local organization, like Dave said. We do help kids and families who are right here in Massachusetts and in Rhode Island. And the work that we do is important. We have over 650 children in our pipeline waiting for wishes, and we need everyone's help. So no donation is too small. If you are unable to donate, there are so many more ways to get involved. You can go to wish.org/together to learn more. You can volunteer, you can refer a child, but our vision is to grant the wish of every single eligible child in our territory, and it's important work that we do every day. So thank you so much. We're grateful to be here. We're grateful to our wonderful Wish families. They're the reason that we do what we do, and I would like to invite, if either of you would like to share a little bit about your Wish experience and tell everyone what it's meant to you.
So I'm Angelica, this is Jayana. She is 10 years old and she has a rare genetic condition. She got diagnosed in 2016 and they had just discovered it that year. She was just shy of being 3. I heard about Make-A-Wish and it was something that I didn't really jump on board. I felt like that's kind of almost accepting that my daughter's gonna not be with me forever. So I just didn't really feel like it was something I wanted to follow through with. But I had a lot of friends and people telling me that it's not like that. It's not like that. It's about sharing something, having memories and just having a fun time with your child. And 3 years ago, my family, we took a vacation and we weren't able to take her because the logistics behind that, it's very difficult. And I didn't know if we would be able to do it. And, thinking back, I'm like, I'm never gonna have pictures of a family vacation with my daughter. I'm never gonna have those memories to, share, display in my home. And I did go through and apply for Make-A-Wish, and from the very beginning, everybody was just so amazing. Hannah was the one that orchestrated our wish, and she just made everything so easy. The communication was great. We did our wish in Disney, and I can't say enough. I mean, I was never the one to say, oh, I'm going to take a trip to Disney. I never thought of that. It wasn't something that I desired to do. But I am such a Disney fan now because they just went above and beyond in every way to make our stay comfortable, to make it easy, to make it fun. And it was amazing. It was amazing from start to finish. I mean, I still talk about it to my clients all the time of how great it was. And I'll definitely be back to Disney, but Make-A-Wish just gave us something that we would have never had. And I might get emotional, I'm sorry, but it was just really beautiful, really beautiful. Thank you.
Hello, my name is Camilla, and this is Cadence, and we call her Katie for short. And we are also a Make-A-Wish family who did Disney as well, so I can totally relate to your experience. Katie has a rare genetic disorder. It's called CHARGE syndrome. 1 in 10,000 live births have CHARGE syndrome, so it's not very common. We just recently celebrated Rare Disease Day, and it's not been easy. CHARGE stands for all the different things in your body that can be affected by this disease, including heart defects. She is deaf-blind, although she can see, but is still under that diagnosis. So her life has been in and out of the hospitals and in and out of so many different specialists and surgeries, most recently having spent 16 days in the ICU due to an illness that we weren't sure that she was going to be able to recover from. So when we were referred to Make-A-Wish, I thought, you know what, why not? I don't think we'll lose anything, and honestly, we gained so much through that trip. We also did Disney. I can't even put into words what that trip meant to us. No detail was left, by the wayside by Make-A-Wish, including the way that they orchestrated all of her medical equipment to be sent to us to Florida. She is a respiratory kid, so she is on oxygen at night, and traveling with oxygen is not easy in the best of circumstances. And so we really appreciated the time that we spent there as a family, and something that was special for us, kind of like what you said, we never thought we could travel or get on a plane with our daughter because just logistically it's so overwhelming to think of all those details. And they even made it possible for one of her home care nurses to come with us, and it just allowed us as a family to really enjoy our time. We got to meet Mickey and Minnie and had just a special time. The staff and everyone that we worked with at Make-A-Wish was absolutely incredible. I can't say enough good things about this organization and what it means for families like my own, who every day is a different struggle, but we wouldn't have it any other way. Thank you.
Yeah, I think those are powerful words. It's sometimes challenging, but you wouldn't change it for anything. Didn't that say something? And so, just so we get clear on this is the best Hannaford here. So if we have people that come from other stores, just let you know, this is the best Hannaford. You know, I said to Mark last week, we were at the Health and Wellness Fair, and I said, Mark, you could be a big company, but still be local and small. And Hannaford is just like mastered that with everything that they do. And they're not looking for anybody to thank them or make a big deal out of them or give them certificates or anything. It's just what they do. And you just walk around the store, any store in Hannaford. I go to ones that nobody knows me, and everybody treats me the same way, like I'm important. Like, wow, they know me out here. They don't. They're just nice. And this is a really nice thing to do. And as it was said, you don't have to have a whole lot of money to help out with something like this, right? So maybe you're turning in your bottles or your cans and you have a few coins here and there. You can imagine how much that helps and how fast that can add up, right? If you have a little one of those change things, you come home, you empty your pockets, throw it in there. Next thing you know, you have this giant thing. Imagine what happens when you come in and put it in something like this, what a difference it makes. And I don't know how many thousands of families have been helped out by this organization and Make-A-Wish. And I think everybody knows something about Make-A-Wish. I've been involved with it for so many years and heard so many wonderful stories. So you can make a difference. So thank you today for showing up. And thanks for being the kind of parents that feel like, I wouldn't change it for anything. Aren't those powerful words? I wouldn't change it for anything. That's pretty powerful. So I hope you had fun at Disney. I do. My favorite ride is, well, it used to be the Great Movie Ride, but they got rid of it. But it's, what's the indoor, not Splash Mountain, what's the other one? Space Mountain, that's my favorite one. because you can't see anything. And I don't like heights, so it's inside. So I hope you had a good time, and thank you. This is what a remarkable organization to be involved with, and spread the word. And that's, we have Leominster TV with us today, and that's just another way. Tell your friends, spread the news that they can come here, and a little extra change, they can deposit it here, and it'll make a difference in these families' lives. So thank you.